Fuck, 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 fuck! Oh!
Repatriate newest knucklehead.
Well, that successfully scared the living shit out of me. Thank you so much. I about had a heart attack. I don't know what that means. What's my sensitivity? So you'll have to bear with me. I'm very new at this game, so I'm still learning as I go. Right now is my first week, just learning how to build bases, craft stuff. I'm just focusing on that right now. So yeah. Oh, mouse sensitivity. I'm not sure. I got the Razer Viper XK, so it has the ability to do 20K DPI. So that's about the best I can tell you. It's just from reading underneath the bottom of the mouse. I googled gaming mice to have when I first started getting all this stuff together, and everyone kept pushing me towards this Razer. It's 3, 4, 5. It's got 7 buttons on it. It's ambidextrous, but for left and right hand. So, but the mouse that I'm using is all jacked up, so that's why it skips a little bit. And why are you awake at this hour? It's 4:30 in the morning for me. So where is it for you? Oh, good. So you're in the States? Best time to go to the gym. You have a 24-hour gym where no one's there when you get there. It's the best. You can just focus on what you want to do. Was today a push or pull day, or how do you split your setup? For a while, way back in the day, I turn my scanner off. Way back in the day, I got down to single-digit body fat, and I wasn't huge. I wasn't a mass monster like I wanted to be. I love the mass monster, but I would spend a minimum of 2 hours a day, sometimes multiple times a day. I love the gym. Chest and back. I hear you. The thing that sucks nowadays is I grew up in a family with a professional bodybuilder, and I miss the old time gyms where you could go, the radio was blaring some god awful heavy metal music, it smelled like a gym, you could bounce the weights off the floor, no one would yell at you. But gone are those days where they now have fitness centers. It's all about being polite to one another and encouraging it. Sometimes you just want to get in there and throw weight. You just want to grab the steel and pick it up and put it down. But gone are those days. God damn, I ran out of wood quickly. It's gonna be a farming day here. So as you can see, I'm just learning as I go. Just keep. I got a pretty cool base design. I found it off of the old YouTube. The YouTube, and oh, I didn't realize this was there. And I'm very happy with this base design. I'm gonna be very sad to see it go. I was actually thinking about next week when I go back to work for the week, just giving this away. It's a fun little base. It's something I never would have figured out how to make. What the fuck am I doing? I have stuff that I don't really know what to do with just yet. Stairs. Rocks up from downstairs. That shit's all gonna go to loot. Alright, so as soon as the old Sunaroni arrives, raises back up, I can go do some farming. It's the only error that I can acknowledge that I made on building this thing is that I upgraded it to sheet metal, and it is very expensive to upkeep. What was I about to do? Let's do that. This goes upstairs. Yeah. That's my life for the last... It seems like every waking minute I log on, that's all I do. But I have an extremely dead server that I've luckily found, so there's maybe 7 people on this one. And it gives me the great opportunity to learn and not have to watch my back the entire time. I do have some neighbors. I haven't had any encounter. Oh, fuck, did I go up or down? I fell. So far everybody seems to be getting together or playing along correctly, so I saw this thing. How long have you been playing this? Oh, very good. 700 hours. Very good. Still having fun with it? I see a lot of stuff on social media where a lot of the big namer people are starting to get disgruntled with the game, but I think that happens with anything that you play for a long time. It just becomes repetition after a while. And I don't know why enough. Oh, I forgot to put that away. Let's see. Another door. It's kind of difficult to navigate while you're blind. I'll just hang out here for a minute. Yeah, it happens. I get really involved in every new game that I play that I like. So I remember when Clash of Clans came out, I was a huge, I knew everything about Clash of Clans. And then I got tired of that because that became repetitious. And then I started playing Lords Mobile. I was a huge fan of that. And then that became repetitious. I mean, you dedicate a lot of time to it. You just want more, but I think that's just the game in general. What am I looking for? Guess this is just go here. Elfet over here. No, Elfet goes over here. The cloth. Guess I can start making some of this. Gotta make the bullets. Yeah, next I'm looking forward to getting involved in a group where I can actually shoot a gun, actually raid a little bit. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I'm so at the beginning of this, so it's no big deal. I'm still learning. Let's put all this back. Put this here for now. This upstairs. do some. Make sure I got everything. Yep. This tech tree up and running. Boom. 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 Cool. Now let's try to find an SMG body. That would be lovely. Yeah, I'm currently 100% solo, just learning as I go, watching a couple of the videos. I love watching people play. I like when people really put the time and effort into making like an hour and a half long video on YouTube. I didn't understand what all that took to do that, so I'm a big fan of the game. Playing it is completely different. But I enjoy this kind of stuff where you can just farm and get lost in the game. The other day I played for 8 straight hours, and it was like, there was no stress. Probably because, again, I'm on such a dead server, so I didn't really have to worry about anything. I basically felt like I had the game to myself. But I'll show you here in a second. So over here is a brand new friend that just popped up within the last day. This guy put a lot of work into this to have all that so quickly. And then I got a friend. I say friend. I have another individual who's right down here who set up just the other day. But everyone's minding their own. I got this guy here. But no one's bothering me, so I'm like that disgruntled old person that moved to Alaska just to get away from people. And there's big people over there, and there's a big group of people over there. Yeah, when I go to work, that's usually the first thing I do is I pull up a couple of Rust YouTube videos, because in a 12-hour shift, it can take me a full 12 hours to watch an hour-long video, just the way, I have to keep pausing it for work. But I just came from not the dome. I'll show you where. I just came from the junkyard, because there's a recycler over there. I have been to the gas stations. I kept getting my ass killed. The same son of a bitch. It's like he knows when I go over there. I try every different way to get there, and every time I walk in that goddamn building, he takes me out. But I'm gonna do a little exploring today. Just gotta get some old resources here. Need at least 4,000 wood. I like to double it though, because I have 4 furnaces that need to be running at all times. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I don't make the rules, man. It sucks, especially it does suck that those things happen. 4,000. Let's get these things up and running. Now we're gonna go for a little trip on our favorite rocket ship. These things up and running. This stuff away. We'll come back to that. I believe this is 100% vanilla. I believe. Like I said, there's probably only 10 people on the server right now. I just looked around for the one that had the smallest amount because I just wanted to learn how to do stuff. I once went into a very active server, and holy shit, I lasted about 5 minutes. It was the fastest murder death I ever did in my life. As soon as my little bastard became alive and I was running, I died. Alright, now I'm on the hunt. The other day it seemed like no matter what direction I went, there's either loads of bears or wolves everywhere. Well, I need to get that down there. This is my new neighbor. But that popped up very short, very short amount of time. Need to go get this node. And then I'm gonna run this road up and down. I'm looking for an S&G body so I can make my rifle. The only thing I don't have. It's weird, and when you're playing and you're just doing the day by day, sometimes you get things that you don't realize what they are. And then there are other times where you spend the rest of the game looking for one. Motherfucker. Fuck you, pig. Got him! Let's continue. I did learn the other day the importance of rope. I didn't realize how important rope was. Then I spent the next 2 hours looking for rope and couldn't find it at all, which was so much fun. I don't see anything. It's funny how this map changes throughout the day, because just the other day this whole thing was packed. Son of a bitch. Let's go back home, drop all this off, and head the other direction. froze. We also get the what time? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. That's why. 5 o'clock. I didn't realize it was so late. So. These are pretty cool. I'm not into buying anything though. I don't really. Have you done the Twitch drops yet? Those are always fun to do. I mean, if you're gonna watch the game anyway, right? And your person's already part of the, oh, that's where everyone's getting the brick. Okay. I didn't realize you had to buy it. Shipping containers. I didn't realize you had to buy that either. I just thought it was an upgrade. That's cool. Look at all this fancy dancy stuff. Oh. Well, that is so cool. That's funny. Upside down mask. Oh, look at this fancy dancy thing. What do you gotta do? And I'm frozen. So perfect. See if we can play it. Nope. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to shut it down. It's gonna take forever. The truth is, I only do because of the stuff that I see on YouTube videos. I just assumed you needed that kind of stuff. And in my head, if you're going to upgrade something to, like, it will be harder to break in if there was the strongest lock. That's what all I'm trying to do. I don't know if that makes any sense, how I'm trying to explain it. A wooden door is a lot easier to get broken into than a metal door. So that original lock, the one that you craft, would be easier to break than the code lock. So I'm just upgrading. I was just upgrading. So I just assumed that's what you were supposed to do. So. Wow. That's one you ought to play. 283 people out of 300. I'm sure that's fun. For future reference, if you use a solo, always use key locks. Well, that is a good point. Um, from what I was told, again, when I watched the video on the base that I built, it's a deterrent anyway because it'll take something like 26 rockets to get to the center of that base. I don't want to. I already brought attention to myself by making it all sheet metal. If I'd so it makes me look more powerful and bigger than what I really am. I just did it because I was bored and I just wanted to see how high I could go. Yep. So, well, I guess I'm done then. One isn't stronger than the other. Okay. That's interesting. Again, I see all the big guys on the YouTube. That's what they do, so I just assume that's what we were supposed to do. So I have no idea what I'm doing. It's very obvious. You saw how how long it took me to go from weapon to weapon when I had a hog running after me. But that's interesting. I didn't realize one wasn't stronger than the other. I just assumed since you had to upgrade something, it automatically made it stronger. That's really wild. Look at you teaching me stuff. How'd you get so smart? I guess I'll, during this downtime, I'll just go over to the old Dunkin' Donuts and get a coffee. I ain't got nothing else to do. Torturing myself, that's hilarious. This is a fucking gun. I enjoy it. I'm gonna do a little of this real quick. I just followed you. Where's all your social medias? You got everything on there? You got a video, you got links to your videos? I'm checking you out right now. Cool. Alright, my friend. I'm assuming you pronounce it Reptar? I just followed you. Alright, well, screw it. I'm just gonna shut this down then and come back to it in about 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get a coffee. Well, you have yourself a good day, bud. And I'll check out your videos here in a little bit. And you need anything liked or anything shared, just that's what I do. I don't need anything in return. I'll just go through and like your videos, help you out a little bit. And hopefully one day we'll be on the same team. You can show me some more stuff. Until then, I guess I'll catch you in a little bit. Have a good day, my friend.